Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Warrior Broadcast Network for tonight's matchup between the Terra Trojans and your St. Michael Warriors. We are coming to you live from Breck's Olympia Stadium over here on Kenilworth Parkway. Tonight, the Warriors take on District 6-4A opponent in the opening of district play. The Terra Trojans coming in tonight with a record of 0-1 on the season. Warriors also standing at 0-1 after a heartbreaking loss to Episcopal last week. But we are back for Friday Night Lights. You know, we were kind of worried about what would happen this week. Last week we were over at Southeastern because of weather, and this week we thought weather was going to get us with Hurricane Francine coming through, but we are here live and ready to go with Friday Night Lights. And joining me back again for season number 4 is my partner, Jeff Vaquero, class of 2015, former St. Michael quarterback. Jeff, what's up, man? Great to have you back this week.
Great to be here, Coach. I took a 1-week hiatus. Excited to be back. And look, not a cloud in the sky tonight. Beautiful September Friday night. And I think we're going to get down to upper to mid-70s here right around halftime. So it should be some good football weather, fall.
Well, it feels good up here in the booth.
Yeah, it does.
It's nice to be in the booth. Last week, we're downgraded a little bit. We were up in the suites at Southeastern. I want to, again, give a big shout-out, big thank you to Southeastern for letting us come over there and get that game in last week. But we're back here at Breck's Olympia Stadium. Last week, Warriors moved the game to Southeastern again because of weather. Lost 15-13 in that heartbreaker, as I said just a minute ago. And it was a lot of special teams mistakes. It was an extra point, little botched extra point, and then a snap on a punt. It really was the difference in the game. You know, talking to the coaches, they really kind of said that game came down to about half a dozen plays, one way or the other for either team. The offense had a little bit of trouble sustaining drives. They really didn't get into a real groove. We had one big 65-yard run by Deontay Camel, but really other than that, it was kind of a little bit of a struggle for them to kind of find a little consistency. So hopefully that's going to be something that we'll be able to see more from them tonight. And the defense, they gave up yards, but when they had to, they stood up tall in the red zone. Created 2 turnovers, 1 fumble that was in the end zone. So, you know, the defense, even though they gave up that yardage, they were able to sustain that and kind of put the clamps down on Episcopal when they absolutely had to. It was one of those hard-fought games, Jeff, but where we just came up a little short.
Yeah, and I mean, that's bound to happen. I mean, I think we were talking to Coach Chuck Guidry a little bit earlier today, and he mentioned, you know, that was one of those games last year where Episcopal, it was one of those things where, you know, somebody was going to come up a little bit short, and last year was Episcopal, this year it's us. It's just one of those things in football, especially early in the season. You hate to see that happen, but big-time opportunity to rebound here today.
Yeah, and so now it's a bounce-back spot against Terra, who lost to Baker last week in their opener. Terra coming in, running a spread offense, 4-2-5 on defense. They do make some mistakes. Their blocking can be in and out sometimes. Tackling is always something that you have to look at, and a little bit of you know, undisciplined kind of play from Terra. But for the Warriors, it's all about them. Like it doesn't even matter who the opponent is this week. It's all about them. They got to take care of their business. They have to find consistency on offense. They got to find a little bit of balance. We talked a lot about that last year, about finding that balance, and we did have that balance last year, being able to run and throw. You know, we lean on the run game, but you know, when you have to throw it, when you get the opportunities to throw it, you gotta execute and make the best of those opportunities.
Yeah, and look, one of the other big standouts from this past year was what you lost. I mean, your offensive line, you lose 4 really big, really key players up front for you from last season, and you know, you've got some guys that are getting their first, you know, meaningful starts in a varsity football game, and you know, this is a big time opportunity. It's early in the season, and look, I think a lot of their progression and ability to get better is going to happen here early in the season. And so that's kind of one of the areas that I'm going to be watching is the offensive line tonight.
And here come your St. Michael Warriors to the sideline. Terra has already made it over to the sideline. But just to kind of wrap up a little bit here in the pregame, I think the defense really needs to impose their will tonight. Come out and just have a really strong showing, create some turnovers, get some big hits, get some big stops, give the ball to the offense in some advantageous positions. I think a big thing is tonight is get out to a good start and kind of put it away early. You know, don't let them hang around and believe. Kind of let them hang around last year. It was only a 14-point game, so I think Coach Leger all week has been kind of emphasizing that. And another thing, just kind of control your emotions. You know, Warriors have had some personal foul penalties here the first couple weeks, but you know, so we got to learn how to sort of control the emotions. And we'll take a break here real quick and have our national anthem. All right, that was the Big Red Band from Warriorland with the national anthem. And so we'll kind of wrap up here in pregame. And I asked you before we went on air. I said, you know, keys to the game. I said, guess what I have on here, and you nailed one of them because it was something we talked about a lot last year. But keys to the game on offense: feed 24, feed 20, feed 24, feed 20. Those are your bell cow backs. John Martinez, Deontay Campbell. You know, we are a running football team. You know, we really. You know, we will throw it, but we're a running football team, and we got to get those guys going.
Yeah, and one of the things that I think we were talking about a little bit earlier today is I'm interested to see if Coach Kling works out a way to get both of those guys on the field tonight. I mean, make the defense defend two of your best, most explosive players at the same time on the football field. I think that's going to be interesting to see if he's going to dial up some packages for that.
Oh, yeah, 100%. And captain's out there for the coin toss for your Warriors, number 7, Jackson Sampson, and number 1, Blaine Rodriguez. And for Tara is Cody Abair, number 7, and we don't have a number 1 on the roster. Number 1 actually is last name, first name. So we're just going to go with that one.
Okay.
We'll figure that one out as we go. But also limit negative plays on offense, eliminate the penalties, the false starts, those types of the lineup wrong, those kinds of things, the personal fouls that you can really control. And on defense, limit the big plays. You know, you got to keep everything in front of you. Don't let Terra use the speed that they have out there. And then, like you said, tackling. That's what it is.
And Coach, I wanted to add a third one there that kind of being able to talk with Coach Guidry a little bit earlier was getting off the field on third down,
yes.
Right? So last week, I think he dropped the stat on us. They were 9 for 13 on third down. That's an opportunity where you've got to get off the football field. And so I'm looking for that to kind of tense up on third down a little bit and get off the field, give your offense the football back.
Yep, that's one of their main goals is on their defensive sheet is for them to get off the field on having that converting third down. So here we go with the opening kickoff about to take place. It looks like it's going to be Tara kicking off, so the Warriors will receive it. That is number 54 going to kick. 54 on this roster is, and you're going to have to, we apologize for trying to figure out who these guys are, but I don't have a 54 on Tara's roster, so we'll just kind of go with 54. That's just kind of where we'll settle it at. So anyway, it'll be back deep for the Warriors. It'll be number 20 Deontay Campbell, number 19 Alex Mayu.
And Coach, before the game even starts, we already got some super fans in the live chat. Ron Swanson saying, "Go Warriors!"
Oh, my boy Ron Swanson back in the house, man.
Yes, indeed.
Thanks for tuning back in. Again, smash that like button. Share the page with people. If your friends are hanging out at home, nothing to do on a Friday night, tell them bust up YouTube. They can pull it up on their phone, pull up on their iPad, smart TV.
Yep.
Go to the Warrior Athletic YouTube page and tune in to me and Jeff here tonight. So, Jeff, it's, again, Friday night. It is, like you said, it is a crystal clear night. It is absolutely, it feels really good outside. And we got football, man. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm ready to go, Coach.
And here we go. Kickoff is off the foot. The big toe is going to roll down the middle. Mayu grabs it. He's going to head right into the middle, try to cut back to his left, and runs into a couple of his own players. And he's still standing, fighting, as Tara's trying to rip that ball out of his hands. And Mayu is not going to let that ball go.
I love the energy from Mayu. You were saying a little bit in the pregame. I mean, the guy's just full speed.
He is 100% just full throttle all the time, and I absolutely love it. That kid has a lot of guts to him, and he's a pretty good football player too.
Yes, he is.
All right, so here are the Warriors coming out. It'll be Brock Hamilton under center per se, and from right to left, it looks like we're a little bit of a change on the offensive line. Looks like Guy Woods is playing the right tackle spot. Hamilton motion. Martinez right up the middle, tackle by number 45. That is Cody Hebert. I looked at it earlier, and they got some adjusted numbers over here. Kind of hard to figure that out. He picks up about 5 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 5. The down guy was about a yard short there. Rest of your offense out there at wide receiver, Nathan Saylor, Johnny McCarty, and Damian Willett. That is still Martinez in the backfield. Your super back is Knox Poirier, and that's going to be an offsides. Up front, from right to left, is Guy Woods, Peyton Scott. That is Luke Hillman at the center spot, and then Seth Kimball is your left guard, and Doug Kelly is your left tackle. And first down, Warriors on the penalty.
And we got a new sponsor this year, Coach. Who's
first down from Hamilton Sales, first down. Handoff up the middle. Martinez, lots of room that time. All the way across. Another Hamilton Sales, first down, Warriors.
Looking good here, and it looks like they're picking up the tempo just a little bit.
11-yard pickup. Willett's going to hobble towards the sideline. He's going to head back into the formation. Looks like he's favoring a knee. Handoff up the middle. Martinez, he's still moving. Gets taken down around the neck by 45. That is Hebert again. Willett's going to have to come off the field.
Looks like they gave him 3 with progress there. And John Martinez early in this game running really hard. I mean, last week I believe he was held to just shy of 30 yards. So, I mean, coming back with something to prove today.
The 2 running backs in the backfield. That looked like a little early motion there from Knox Poirier, but Martinez dodges a tackle, breaks another. He's going to carry it all the way across the 25. Just shy of the 20-yard line. Another Hamilton Sales first down. Warriors to the 23-yard line.
And Coach, I got the camera view pulled up here on our thing. It looks great. We're trying out something new today.
We got we got 2 camera angles for you. We got a wide and a tight shot for you. So we hope your viewing enjoyment is a little bit enhanced. Snap was low, got past Hamilton. He has to go chase it down, and that lost about 10 yards. That's going to bring up a second down, and they're going to give him a loss of 9. Second down and 19 on the errant snap.
Yeah, and a good job there by Brock Hamilton, not trying to pick that up, not trying to do too much. 3 guys in the backfield there going for the football. Way to get down on it.
Deontay Campbell
fight another down.
Checking in. He's going to be in the slot. Nathan Saylor back in, sprinting all the way across. Hand off to Camel on the jet sweep. He's got some room.
He is so fast.
And he's going to have it. He's going to get down 5, and he reaches it out. Touchdown, Warriors.
We got some laundry.
Deontay Camel.
Got some laundry.
Yep, there's going to be a holding. They're going to come on back. They're going to.
But, man, I'll tell you what, it's fun to watch him run the ball.
Yep. That was a nice run there. Somebody's hurt. I think it's Camel that's hurt. He's unfortunately reaching for his leg. I don't know whether it's a cramp or.
It looks like he's grabbing the back of his thigh there.
Maybe a hamstring. Maybe a pulled hamstring.
Let's hope that's a cramp.
They got the EMTs out there. So we're going to go ahead and take a injury timeout with 9:03 left to go. Warriors thought they put it in the end zone, but a penalty is going to back it up. So we'll come back in just a minute. This is the Warrior Broadcast Network. We are back. Camel with a little bit of assistance being helped off the field. Hopefully he'll be able to get back in there in a minute. So it'll be Warriors with the ball. They're going to replay second down. It is 2nd and 15 now. Back at the 33. Doming in motion. They're going to hand it to Martinez, who gets run down from behind by number 4. I think he gained about a yard, maybe. 1 yard gain on that. That was it.
And good play there by number 4. He was kind of in the backfield, ready to make something happen there, sniff that play out.
Trips receivers and near side. McCarty's your single on the backside. Only single high safety. That's going to be one-on-one up there with McCarty. They need 14 yards. Look for that out route up top to McCarty. There it is. They're going to hit him. He kind of had to come back forward a little bit, and he dropped it and picked it up and dropped it again. Looks like Jack Boyles may have got onto it. Jack Boyles does come up with it after McCarty fumbled it twice. But Jack Boyles was able to go jump on top of it. So another Hamilton Sales first down. Warriors out to the 8-yard line.
Big time heads up play there by Broyles.
1st and goal. Yeah, Boyles was right there on it, and he thank God he jumped on it. There's a couple of Terra Trojans there as well. Martinez off the right side. He's going to get down to the 3-yard line, so pick up about 5. Going to bring up 2nd and goal at the 3. Snap. Martinez got barreled, but got his feet knocked out from underneath him. But touchdown, Warriors with 7:17 left to go here in the first quarter. Martinez takes it in from 3 yards, basically right up the middle. Great job blocking. The free safety tried to come up and take him out at the ankles right before he got in, but Martinez was able to kind of flipped right up over top of him and fell in the end zone.
Yeah, I think John was trying to go low there to maybe truck stick him.
Yeah.
Safety went low too. Barrel rolls in the end zone.
Ben Jones on for the extra point. And whistles all over the place. Offsides on Terra. So let's see what Coach Leger decides to do, whether he's going to bring his offense back out there or whether he is going to keep the extra point team out. And he's going to bring the offense back on. So they're going to go for 2.
The live chat's active tonight, Coach. Peyton Bro, Warrior alumni. Garrett Hamilton, Warrior alumni. Garrett Hamilton with his weekly message that we're the Fowler and Herb Street of Louisiana high school football.
Hey, man, look, I'll take it. I will take it. We don't have Ben up here with us.
You're right. You're right.
We got to bring
I'll bring Cooper next time.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. See what they're doing over there. They're signaling at the sideline.
And we're trying to figure out who's going to be on the field, and we're going to have to take a timeout as we were confused about who was coming out to line up for offense. It'll be timeout Warriors, and we'll take a brief timeout as well. It's Warrior Broadcast Network. All right, we are back. Warriors are going to line up to go for 2. That's Poirier and Martinez next to Hamilton, and Willett's back in. So Damian Willett, who went off injured just a minute ago, is back in. And Martinez is going to get corralled in the backfield, run down by number 54. He could have called a horse collar right there.
Yeah, that was a great
Coach.
play by 54. And
he reached out and grabbed the inside of the back of his pads, and they threw the flag. I think they're going to get the horse collar. It absolutely should be horse collar.
Heads up play by him to let go of that.
Yep. So here we go. It's going to be a horse collar tackle, personal foul. They're going to call face mask on it. I think it was more of a horse collar.
Yeah, I think that's a signal mess up.
I mean, even if you let go, as soon as you grab that and start pulling, I mean, that's a flag right there. So Warriors will have another chance at the 2-point conversion. That previous play didn't work out so great for them. They missed a couple blocks up front. See if they can gap down and get those blocks. Martinez, he is going to come up just short as there was some penetration into the backfield off the left side. So with 7:17, finally, we're going to get to the kickoff. The score is Waya 6, Trojans 0. We'll be right back. This is Warrior Broadcast Network. All right, we are back, and it will be the Warriors set to kick off to Tara. Jeff, I'm not even going to begin to try to figure out who the guys are back for Tara. It's number 1, number 5, and number 4 back there. Don't know their names. Roster's a little jumbled here, but that'll be Ben Jones kicking off for the Warriors. Jones is going to put a foot into it. Kick it back, a spiraling kickoff. I hadn't seen that in a while. Fielded by number 5. He's going to head off to the right side and tackled on the sideline. I think that was number 38, Cody Doming, with the tackle over there near the Warriors sideline.
Looks like Deontay Campbell's got his pads off over there, Coach. So
that's not good. That's not good.
Could be the night for him.
Let's just hope it's a precautionary thing.
Yep. Outstanding start to the season for that young man, and just a 10th grader. We got 3 more years of watching Deontay Campbell, and In the black and red.
Yeah, let's hope he's able to come back next week. But it'll be the Warrior defense out there for the first time. Up front, Rodrigue, Leandre Dixon, Aiden Horton, and Jackson Sampson as I think we're going to get a false start.
They're going to get this.
A couple of their linemen moved. The ball didn't move. Yep, false start. So back it on up. 1st and 15 now. At inside linebacker, number 5, Knox Poirier, and number 45, Grayson Boudreaux. And on the outside, you have at your strong safety, number 10, Hudson Foreman, and at the rover, number 22, Peyton Dawson. And your secondary at corner, number 18, C.J. Livingston, number 86, Ethan Sutton, yes, 86. And at free safety, number 3, Hayden Evans. And Sampson going to hit the running back in the backfield, and he's going to go down, and there's another flag. So we're going to probably get a face mask that was completely unnecessary from the Warriors, more than likely.
Either that or an unnecessary roughness. Somebody came in, tried to punch the ball, and completely whiffed.
We're going to wave it off. Little oops there from the white hat. So that'll be 2nd and let's call it a 16. In the gun, 3 receivers to one side. They're going to run the quarterback sweep. Warriors kind of string it out, and quarterback number 2, Dixon, I think we kind of got that one straight. That's Dixon at quarterback. Ran it out after picking up a couple of yards to the 24-yard line.
And Jackson Sampson there back in the backfield early kind of forces the quarterback to run it out. I think he was supposed to be the pitch man. Reed kind of came in there hot and blew everything up. Good job to stretch it out.
Yeah, let's call it a 3rd and 14 from the 24. 3 receivers now to the right side of the formation. They're going to drop back. Quarterback's going to just sling it up in the air. Hayden Evans had it right in his breadbasket.
Oh, man.
And could not. I think he was distracted by his teammate.
Tripping in front
Boudreaux waving a hand in front of him. Coach Evans picks that off. He might be making a house call.
Yeah.
And that's not good. Knox Poirier going to be limping off towards the sideline.
And, Coach, we talked about it pregame. This is a Warrior team that 2 weeks into the season's already pretty banged up.
Yeah.
And there you go. You got 2 quick injuries to some key contributors.
The Warriors have more guys on the sideline, but they have a lot of really, really young players behind the starters. And they have a lot of young players starting. So that could become an issue. And a ball that is just squibbed up the middle, and Leandre Dixon, for some reason, tries to fall on it. It's going to be Warrior ball. I think they got a piece of it off of the foot of the punter.
I think they did.
I think it may have hit one of Terra's players also. But if that ball hits a Warrior on the other side of the line of scrimmage, it's an automatic, like, it doesn't matter what happens after that. And it's going to be Warrior ball. Yeah, it touched a Warrior, I believe, on the, I guess we're going to call it a tipped punt.
Yeah, I mean, we had
a block punt.
We had 3 guys forming a wall there.
Yeah, but there's really no reason for Leandre Dixon to go run and jump on that football.
Yeah, he's going to get coached up on that.
Yeah, it'll be Hamilton Sales first down, Warriors at the 35-yard line. It'll be Hamilton back at quarterback. It'll be Martinez in the backfield. So Warriors are now a little thin in the backfield. It's pretty much just Martinez now. And they're going to play action pass.
Oh, yeah.
Willett, McCarty on the slant. Touchdown, Warriors. McCarty on a 35-yard touchdown from Hamilton to McCarty.
And it was a slant there. McCarty just kind of beats him to the inside. Well-placed ball by Hamilton, and McCarty's off to the races.
Yeah, a little bit. Look at the RPO right there.
Yeah. Looked good.
Got the ball out of his hand pretty quick. McCarty takes it to the house. 6 minutes left to go here in the first quarter.
Man, that was pretty. I'm not going to lie.
That was nice.
That's pretty football.
He put it right on
there.
him. That's a really nice pass from Hamilton. Snap, hold, kick, and it is good. Ben Jones converts with 6 minutes left to go in the first. Your score, Warriors 13, Trojans 0. We'll be back. This is Warrior Broadcast Network. All right, we are back. It will be Warriors set to kick off, and we are going to take the hydration timeout just after we took a timeout. I love it. It makes 0 sense. You just had a timeout with change of possession.
I love high school football.
Yeah, it just makes no sense. Anyway, hydration timeout.
6 minutes on the dot though on the clock. That's pretty impressive.
Yep. I'd rather in this case than 6:01 us run a play and then hydration timeout.
You're right.
So I think that Brock Hamilton's first touchdown pass of the season right there.
Yep. And
Good
a pretty
job.
shot.
Yeah, it was. Really nice ball from Hamilton to McCarty. As soon as McCarty caught that, the corner was just trailing him. He tried to reach out and grab him, just completely whiffed, and McCarty with the house call. All right, so now we're going to get the kickoff. Jones has it teed up on the near hash.
Lowell says, thank you all for the live feed. No problem, Lowell. Thanks for tuning in with us.
Hey, y'all remember smash that like button, share the page. We'll be here all football season. You know, if you're a fan of any high school sport, we'll be carrying the home volleyball games and basketball games as well. But Ben Jones puts a boot into it. Same thing over to the right hash. They're going to try to bring it all the way back to the near side. Willett grabs a hold of the returner and slings him out of bounds. That'll be first down, Tara at the 22-yard line.
I'll tell you who else I've been enjoying watching, particularly on special teams. Number 22, Peyton Dawson. Kind of a heat-seeking missile out there.
Yeah, one of those war daddies out there on special teams. All right, so it'll be first down for Tara back at the 22-yard line. Warriors defense had a pretty good go at it on the first go-round out there on the field. I think the same. No, we got a little bit. Nope. Never mind. There's not Poirier. I thought Poirier was out of the game, but because he went off kind of limping a little bit. He's been dealing with a little bit of a foot issue. Warriors coming off hot. Screen pass outside. Livingston, nice job of staying at home. Gained a few yards. Got somewhere about, give him 5 yards out to the 27-yard line. The Warriors did a pretty good job of seeing that. Heavy pressure in the quarterback's face.
Great job of CJ, like you said, shedding that blocker and being able to get there and stop that at a 5-yard gain, 4 or 5 yard gain.
A 5. We'll call it 2nd and 5 for Tara at the 27.
We got John Snow and Mr. Phil Hines checking in, saying, "Let's go Warriors." Thanks for tuning in, Mr. Phil.
Always appreciate all those former Warriors and Warrior parents. They're going to throw it deep. Trying to hit the shot to number 6, and he is going to drop it.
Ooh.
Coach, it hit him right in the worst spot, right in the hands.
Yep, it did.
Right in the hands. That's number 6. We're going to say that's Eldon Spears Jr. That's who's on the roster.
And the freshman, Ethan Sutton there, kind of in a man-to-man coverage situation, right there on his hip the entire time.
Yep.
Really well-placed ball, just dropped it.
The only thing is just kind of get your head turned around, and then if you can, rip through those arms. Rip right between those arms and get that ball out. But it was dropped. Good. We're going to call it a PBU out there for the youngster. So it is 3rd and 5 from the 27. 2 receivers each way. They're going to roll Dixon out. Going to try to hit the out route, and he's open. Nice tackle by Hayden Evans. And Peyton Dawson's helmet just comes flying off. And I definitely think we're going to get a personal foul there. The referee threw his flag pretty late. Peyton's helmet and his shoe.
And one cleat and a helmet.
Yeah,
interesting, for sure.
I think we're going to get a personal foul on number 75, I do believe. No, they're going to call it on St. Michael. I'm not really sure how you get that called on you when you're the one who got your helmet knocked off. Unless he might have said the magic words.
Yeah, extracurricular.
That'll be
first.
15 yards. Jeff, I mean, again, we said this with the kind of keeping your emotions in check, and there it is, unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yep.
15-yard penalty all the way out to the 50-yard line now. So 1st and 10 for Tara at the 50. The chains are not even close to being set. Those guys over there are about as clueless as you can get. They had no idea what was going on. 3 receivers to the wide side. They're going to try to hit Spears again. That time he comes down with it over Sutton. He's all the way down to the 25-yard line, so 25-yard completion to Spears from Dixon. And we're going to have timeout Warriors as they try to get themselves kind of reset here. And so we'll go ahead and take a timeout with them. This is Warrior Broadcast Network. And we're back. The same formation, trips to the top of the screen after the first down for Tara. 25-yard pitch and catch after the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. They're going to do the same thing again. They're just going to toss it up. Again, Spears grabs it down to the 2-yard line. It's literally Dixon is just throwing it up in the air, and Spears is just using he's a pretty big kid.
Big kid, yeah.
Pretty big kid, just going up over top of the youngster and coming down with it. They're going to Coach Guidry now going to flip the corners. C.J. Livingston coming to this side. That is apparently that's Jeffrey Allen. That is number 6.
Yep.
As if we would know that based on this roster.
Yep.
And there's a
delay.
Flag. It's going to be
delay of game.
Yeah, got to be delay of game. They took forever to get that one off. Because the clock is set at 25. And it'll be a delay of game. 5 yards back. I don't know if somebody lined up wrong for Tara. Coach, they're gonna throw it up to 6 again.
Yeah.
They're gonna throw it up to Jeffrey Allen again. They're going to hand it off to number 19.
Helmet's off
and
again.
And the helmet is off again.
Blaine Rodriguez.
Coach, the only way that happens is if the offensive player gets his hand up in his face.
Yeah.
That's the only way that happens. If it gets pushed up in his face and the helmet comes off.
Who's the sub here?
We got too many guys coming out.
Yeah.
Oh, nope, never mind. We had a defensive end. That's going to be Dixon at end. Guy Woods is now checked in at tackle. That was number 19, I think, Chance Winfield. Maybe. Dixon loses it. He's going to fall back on top of it. Boudreaux was almost there, along with Leandre Dixon. So that's going to go all the way back. Now it's 4th down.
Third and 12.
Oh, third, okay. The down marker
skipped one.
Flipped it to 4 over there. I thought it was, hang on a second, there's no way that's 4th down. So 3rd down back to the 12.
Here you go, 3rd and 4th down conversions. That's what Coach Guidry was talking about.
Yeah, receiver each side. Roll out. Sampson in his face, and he just throws it out of bounds. There was no receiver over there.
Yeah, that looked kind of busted.
They're going to call the grounding. I really hate that call.
I do too.
I really hate that call in high school football. So it's going to be intentional grounding from the spot of the foul. It's going to be loss of down. So 4th down is going to be spotted probably somewhere around the 30-yard line. So it's going to be 4th and goal from the 29, the 29
about
or 30.
Not liking that call in high school football. I mean, especially with everybody wanting to talk about the safety of the quarterback.
I mean he was
allow him to throw the football away.
He had pressure right there. He had no receivers even in that area. I think somebody had to have run the wrong route.
Exactly. They rolled him left there, and his outside receiver, number 6, almost
headed back across the other side of the field.
Like a deep crosser.
So I'm going to go ahead and just say they're probably going to go with the throw it up to number 6 right here.
Yep.
There's no receiver out to the right side, 2 receivers to the left. And they're going to go 2 verticals out here, and they're going to just throw it up towards the middle of the end zone. Hayden Evans picks it off, and they're going to call the touchback. So the interception, it'll be a turnover instead of a turnover on downs.
Nets him about 2 yards.
Yeah. So you're going to get the ball at the 20-yard line. Hamilton Sales, 1st down Warriors.
Here we go.
Coming up. A drive aided by a penalty.
Is the clock?
The clock was still running. Ran about
10 seconds.
10 seconds off the clock.
All right.
We'll see. Anyway. All right. So 1st down Warriors here at the 20-yard line. Hamilton with Martinez in the backfield. And no reset of the clock here. All right. So we're going to just stick with that runoff. And now we have my favorite, a zebra convention.
Here we go.
See what they're talking about. I have no idea what they're talking about. Maybe they're trying to get the clock reset. And I think that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
Yep. See if my man up here knows what he's doing with the clock. And we got 13.8 seconds left. Yeah.
Ron Swanson says, Sailor talking about the refs. Football is back.
They're my favorite. They are my favorite. There we go. 1:38 now on the clock. So 1:38 left here in the first quarter. Warriors up 13-0 with the ball, trying to go 80. Toss outside. Ooh. Martinez with a nice snag. Good hands by Martinez. He gets submarined after a gain of 3. Gonna have 2 receivers over here to the right side. Willett and Saylor. Hand off to the left side, right side rather. And Martinez picks up about 5. Make it a third and 2. Well, the near side referee was marking it at the 28. The far side referee has it down to the 37. So it'll be a 3rd and 7 from the 27, and that's a bit of an offside.
Freeze play.
Coach number 4 didn't even try. Stop.
Yep.
He didn't even try. He said, I'm just gonna go and not even gonna try to stop. So the freeze play works. So it'll be a free Hamilton Sales first down Warriors. Ball be at the 33-yard line. So a 6-yard penalty.
Yeah. It's about. It's
all
good.
right.
Okay.
Hey man, look.
Yeah.
High school football is back. Hamilton can't handle the snap. It was a little
Hey.
down around his ankles. He picks it up and just takes off running. Brock Hamilton's gonna make a little something out of nothing right there, as the snap was down at his shoelaces, and that will be the end of the first quarter. Again, with your score, Warriors 13, Trojans 0. We'll be back. This is Warrior Broadcast Network. Here at St. Michael High School, we are making things smarter and greener with LK's bottle filling stations and Zern's touchless flush valves and faucets. Interested in doing the same for your office or building? Zern LK is proudly represented by Hamilton Sales in Baton Rouge. Contact them today to learn how they can help retrofit your space with sustainable solutions. All right, we are back here getting the second quarter underway. Warriors up 13-0. They'll have the ball second and give them about a 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line. They need the 43-yard line for the first down. Hamilton dropped back. He's going to let it go. He's got a receiver.
Oh, yeah.
It's Boyles. Nice catch by Jack Boyles. Down to the 31-yard line. Nice pitch and catch.
And just running 4 verts there and finds Boyles right there in the slot.
A 35-yard pitch and catch. Nice job right there from Hamilton. Setting in the pocket, delivering a strike to Boyles down the field.
We got Mr. John Mondello saying, "Where's Pele?" We were talking about Pele today.
We were talking about
20
Pele
or 30
earlier.
touchbacks. It's incredible.
Yeah, 20 plus.
Go ahead, John. There you go. Picking it up on the ground. Nice 10-yard carry on that power sweep play they've been running to John Martinez. Good, strong run, and that's going to be another Hamilton Sales first down. And look, if you love the partner plugs and we do have sponsorship opportunities available, feel free to email Coach Saylor at smhsbr.org.
Just wait till it gets to 10:43 and then hit start. All right, we're back. Sorry about the little technical difficulties. Martinez off the right side. Going to lose a yard. Jeff, it probably is a little obvious to say, but the Trojans are stacking the box.
They are. They are. And that's what's kind of opened up some opportunities in the pass game. I mean, you've seen, obviously the touchdown catch earlier by McCarty, and then right there to Boyles in the seam on the 4 verts call.
Warriors, 2 receivers to the right, single to the left. It's McCarty all by himself. Handoff. Martinez takes it off the right side, puts his shoulder down. And see if they can get him out of bounds or whether he was tackled inbound. Looks like they're going to keep the clock rolling. He's down to the 16-yard line. And that's going to be timeout Terra. So we'll take a quick timeout with them. This is the Warrior Broadcast Network. We'll be back. And we are back. 3rd and about 5. 2 backs in the backfield. Handoff Martinez on the sweep. And gets undercut right around the first down. Let's see where that's going to get spotted. Looks like they might be marked. Nope. I think they gave him the first down. Wallius, Hamilton Sales, first down for the Warriors at the 11-yard line.
And, Coach, where should people reach out if they are interested in a sponsorship opportunity?
Reach out to me, Craig Saylor, my email, CSAYLOR at smhsbr.org if you're interested in a sponsorship for the Warrior broadcast. Touchdown Warriors, like you can be the touchdown sponsor.
Yeah, there we go.
Just on cue, John Martinez takes it in for another touchdown with 9:24 left on the clock here in the first half.
Doc Andrews got the boys playing the fight song up there. You got to love it.
Hey, anytime the band starts playing the fight song, that's a good thing when you're at a high school football game or any football game.
Yep. And, Coach, the runs, you said it earlier, they're stacking the box, but the runs have been wide open to the outside.
Yep. They're not. They're completely just funneling everybody inside, and Ben Jones knocks through the next one. So if you got everybody stacked right inside in between the tackles, just run the thing outside. Yep. And really the Warriors ran the same play back-to-back to make it 20-0 here with 9:24 left to go in the first half. We'll be back with the kickoff here in just a minute. It's the Warrior Broadcast Network. All right, we are back. Ben Jones has it teed up. Far hash. He's been kicking it from hash mark to hash mark so far this evening. See if he sticks with that plan of Kicking it from the right hash back to the left hash.
Is Ben a soccer guy?
Yes, he is.
Yeah. Good leg.
And he kicks it kind of down the middle this time. That's grabbed by Allen, number 6. He's going to head over here to the near side. Nice tackle right there by number 38, Cody Doming. Good job by the coverage team. Doming had the one-on-one open field tackle, and he takes him down.
I love young guys on special teams. I mean, they just got an absolute motor to get down there. They're excited to be playing varsity football, trying to make a name for themselves, prove something to their coaches. It's really well done there.
And we're back. One change out there for the Warriors. Looks like number 27, Brady Pat, is in at linebacker for Knox Poirier. Single receiver to the near side, trips to the top of your screen, handoff inside to number 19. He breaks a few tackles, and he's going to get out across the 30, just shy of the 35-yard line. The Warriors, I thought, had him hemmed up with maybe just a very small gain, but the running back broke that tackle.
And what was that key to the game, Coach? I believe it was tackling.
Something like that.
And you had a multitude of opportunities there to bring him down.
That's number 19, Ladarian Knight is the ball carrier, number 19. Picked up about 14, be first down for Tara. Lots of confusion out there for Tara. Now we're going to have trips to the near side. Coach, they're just trying to single up.
Yep.
Nope, they're going to run the stretch play again by Knighton. And he's going to get maybe – oh, they're going to call the very slight hit. That's going to be a late hit out of bounds. It's going to be called on number 18, C.J. Livingston. Wasn't much of a hit there. Knighton just – it was a glancing blow. So they're going to – but he was out of bounds, and you just can't do that.
And, Coach, what I have enjoyed seeing, though, from C.J. Livingston, obviously you don't want the penalty there, but early into his high school football playing career, he's become more aggressive. And you're starting to see that really come out in tonight's game. He's not afraid to come up and hit you, and that's really, really exciting to see from a guy his size, his athleticism this early in his career.
Yeah, he's starting to get more comfortable out there on the football field and just kind of being able to work his way back into to getting on the football field where he used to be out there on the basketball court. But he's now singled up with Allen out here, number 6. Warriors stepping up. They got a lot of pressure. They just throw it out, and nobody's at home. Sutton comes close to picking that off. Coach, pretty good recovery right there.
Yeah,
he was back at about the 30-yard line when that ball was let go by Dixon, and he almost got up underneath it.
And look, your defensive front tonight, Jackson Sampson and Blaine Rodrigue, no sacks yet, I don't believe, but pressures. I mean, they're getting back there.
Coach, the clock is still running.
Yeah.
They're off of the incomplete pass. Now we're going to get the timeout.
Charge to Tara.
So I think about a good 15 seconds ran off that clock. But we'll have a timeout, Tara, with 7:21 left to go. And we'll be back. Warrior Broadcast Network. All right, we are back. It's going to be 2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass.
Is this Sweet Child of Mine?
It is a little bit of Sweet Child of Mine from the Big Red Band from Warriorland. Coach, we have the student section filling in pretty good over there. The stands, nice crowd tonight. First game in Baton Rouge for the Warriors. And Knighton just gets buried.
Look at Sampson,
by Jackson. Man. Sampson just comes from the backside and flattens Knighton. Coach, they were looking for the wheel route out of the backfield from Knighton, and Peyton Dawson was on him like glue coming out of the backfield. I know that was something that Coach Guidry was a little bit worried about, is them running that wheel route to the running back coming out the backfield, but Warriors had it sniffed out. Loss of about 7 back to the 46.
Oh, whoa.
And I do not know what's going on. Timeout is going to be called by Tara, who was just massively confused. So we'll go ahead and take a timeout again with them. There's the Warrior Broadcast Network. 6:32 left to go in the half. We'll be back. .632 left to go here in the second half. Trojans coming out with trips receivers to the top of the screen. They're going to try to hit the wheel route out the backfield again, and Dixon with the complete pass to the referee over here at the 50-yard line.
And, Coach, earlier you brought up the student section filling out, and it made me think of it. I was over on campus today to actually go look at the football field, and, man, that thing is good looking.
Man.
If you have not had a chance to go see the progress on that thing, I highly encourage you to take a drive by. The turf is down. It looks fantastic. And, man, I'm looking forward to calling some of these games over there next year.
Yeah, keep up on Facebook. We're posting periodic updates on it. If you want to go take a look at it, reach out to Development Director Jason Chauvin. See if you can go get a view of it. The punt wobbler that is going to hit and roll and going to come down and settle at the 27-yard line. So it'll be first down Warriors from that spot.
And, Coach, 2 plays ago, we didn't get to shout it out because he did complete the ball to the referee. But running with him on that wheel route was number 22, Peyton Dawson, again.
Yeah, Dawson saw it again. They were trying to go right back to the same play, and Peyton Dawson was all over it again, and Dixon just tried to just throw it up there for grabs. So it'll be first down, 3 receivers in a bunch set to the right. Martinez in the backfield. They're going to flip it out to the receiver.
Couldn't see a number there.
I think it's Doming, number 38. And that gained about a yard, so 2nd and 9, but we'll hit the 6-minute hydration timeout here in the second quarter. So we'll be back. This is Warrior Broadcast Network. So we're back. Trips receivers now to the near side. Warriors will have it. Gave them a no gain on that second and actually they are going to give it a little bit of a loss. They moved the down marker back just a little bit. Hamilton going to throw the out route. McCarty breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle.
Nice
and
play.
Goes down at – they're going to give him the 50-yard line, so another Hamilton Sales first down, Warriors.
And John Snow in the chat saying he's loving the new camera angles. We've got 3 students up here along with Miss Brittany Watkins helping to make this broadcast possible. They're doing a fantastic job. They really are.
People are loving it. Got to give the people what they want.
Yep.
Toss outside. Martinez has a lot of green grass out here. Takes it outside, knocked out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. Gain of 5. 2nd and 5 now for the Warriors from the 45.
Not relevant
to
the last play, but is Brock Hamilton perfect on the night so far? I can't recall an incompletion.
Believe so.
Playing a heck of a game.
Oh, yeah, he's been on the money on those throws. Now they're going to give him a little bit extra. They're going to give him out to the 46-yard line. So 6-yard pickup, 2nd and 4. Drop back, going to go deep. Double coverage.
PI.
And no call.
No call.
The free safety made his way back over there. Warriors going to bring in their sort of heavy package.
3rd and 4 here. Would be big time to continue the drive here. 4:39 left on the clock.
Sustained drives. Like you said, I think that was Hamilton's first incompletion. Martinez is going to carry defenders. Another Hamilton Sales. First down. Warriors out to the 38-yard line. He picked up 6. A good third down blocking, good third down call on the little counter or power play, really. Same formation. The fake. They're going to try to hit Doming. Pass a little bit behind.
Yeah, and they're going back to the well. That's the same play that Johnny McCarty scored on in the first quarter, and just a little bit behind him, but
Willett back in the game now. So 2nd down and 10. And we heard that was the Terra coaches next door getting a little excited. Martinez on the power play again, breaks some tackles all the way down inside the 20-yard line to the 18-yard line. Really, really nice pickup there from Martinez. Went right back to the same play they ran on the previous 3rd down. It's another Hamilton Sales first down, Warriors. Check with me. Coach Kling up in the booth making the adjustment. And back to the same play. Martinez breaking tackles inside the 10. Picks up about 12, yeah. He's going to another Hamilton Sales first down to the 7. That clock is rolling. We're going to next snap. We're going to be inside 3 minutes left here in the first half.
And Coach, I told you a key to the game for me and what to watch. Offensive line, they're playing well.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of push. Martinez is going to take it the stretch to the right and get knocked out of bounds. Either no gain or very short gain on the play. They're going to give him a short loss on the play, actually, back to the 8. So 2nd and goal now from the 8. We have 2 receivers split to the near side. Fake. Hamilton's going to keep it. He's going to scamper up the middle. And touchdown, Warriors. Brock Hamilton on the keeper.
Laundry.
There's a flag down at about the 10. They're going to get the holding call and is going to come back. So the 8-yard touchdown run is going to be negated on the holding call. Going to back them up back to the 18. Rather, the ball's going to be spotted at the 17-yard line. So 9-yard penalty. They'll call it from the spot of the foul. Let's give them that. And jet sweep to Willett. Willett gets cut down right back around about the same spot that they just started from at the 7, so about a 10-yard pickup. So now 3rd down from the 8-yard line. I'll give them 9 yards on that carry on the jet sweep to receivers near side. Jet again. Willett going to come to the left side, and he's going to hit the corner. Just can't get it. He's going to get driven out of bounds at the 1.
Yeah, I think you're
just short. So it'll be see what the box has right here. It's going to be 4th down and goal from the 1-yard line. Warriors bring back in their jumbo package. They're obviously going for this thing. Martinez just walks in. Touchdown, Warriors. With 1 minute and 12 seconds left on the clock. Warriors take it in for the 26-0 lead.
Nice long drive there, too.
Yeah, that drive started, I think, at the 27-yard line. So, taking it in from the 73-yard drive. It'll be Ben Jones on to add the extra point, and it is blocked. Number 3 just came right through that inside gap, and I think Ben Jones hit him square in the face mask with that ball. It was going in, but
number 3 is a huge guy.
Is a large young man. And so that'll be the blocked extra point. So with 1:12 left, your score, Warriors 26, Trojans 0. We'll be back. And we are back. Ben Jones set to kick off. Drives it right down the middle, about the 4-yard line, taken by number 1 this time. And he gets it out just shy of the 30. So it'll be 1st down Trojans with 1:03 left to go in the first half. Jeff, we can get a little turnover right here. Might be able to stick another one in the end zone.
I think you're right.
Get over 30 here, heading into halftime. I believe it's 42 when the clock starts rolling. Trojans gonna break the huddle with too many guys, but not get penalized for it. Handoff right up the middle to number 19, Knighton. And he's going to get out across the 35 to the 36 with a pretty good gain on that play, about a 6-yard gain. And that clock is still rolling. Warriors, I think, have one timeout left. This might be the last play of the quarter, or last play of the half. Handoff Knighton again. Good job by Rodrigue out there on the outside. And they're going to give Knighton the first down. They're going to give him the 40-yard line. Some generous spots tonight.
Yeah, it's some generous spots.
And that clock is rolling, 22.4. And let's see if that is probably nope. They're gonna go very slowly to the huddle. Dixon is not in any kind of hurry.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to get this off.
They're going to break it and get to the line, and they're gonna just go ahead and settle at the halftime, and that will do it. So at the half, your score: Warriors 26, Trojans 0. We'll be back after half. This is the Warrior Broadcast Network.
Here at St. Michael High School, we are making things smarter and greener with LK's bottle filling stations and Zern's touchless flush valves and faucets. Interested in doing the same for your office or building? Zern LK is proudly represented by Hamilton Sales in Baton Rouge. Contact them today to learn how they can help retrofit your space with sustainable solutions.
All right, that was the Big Red Band from Warriorland performing their halftime routine. All right, so we'll give a few first half stats. First, some team stats. In the first down category, St. Michael with 16 first half first downs, Terrell with 6. Rushing yards, 24 carries for 148 yards for St. Michael, 9 carries for 28 yards for Terra. Through the air, 5 completions for 100 yards for the Warriors, 4 completions for 61 yards for Terra. 100 yards through the air for the Warriors, 61 through the air for the Trojans. In your halftime total yardage, Warriors with 248 total in the first half, and Terra with 89 total yards. Penalties, 4 penalties for the Warriors for 49 yards, 7 penalties for Terra for 29 yards. Time of possessions was 25-24 for St. Michael and 16-38 for the Trojans. Individual statistics for the Warriors: 20 carries for 124 yards. John Martinez with 3 tutties. Damian Willett had 2 carries for 16 yards. Brock Hamilton had 2 carries for 8 yards. And Terra, number 19, had 6 carries for 33 yards. And number 2, Dixon, 3 carries for -5 yards and a fumble. Leading passing for the Warriors, Hamilton was 5 of 7 for 100 yards and a touchdown. Dixon was 4 of 10 for 61 and a pick. Receiving numbers, McCarty 3 catches for 71 yards and a touchdown. Boyles 1 catch for 28, and Doming 1 catch for 1 yard. Over there for Terra, number 6 had 2 catches for 48 yards. Number 1 with 1 catch for 8 yards, and number 19 1 catch for 5 yards. And that will do it for your first half statistics. We'll be back here in about 3:50 with the start of the second half. This is the Warrior Broadcast Network. We'll be back. All right, Warrior fans, we are back with about a minute and a half left till halftime is over. Jeff, that was a pretty good first half for the Warriors, putting up 26 points, not giving up anything. I think the Warriors probably would have liked to have the ball maybe just a little bit more. Couple penalties kept some things going. A couple of deep shots sustained a couple of drives for Terra, but the Warriors wound up giving up nothing.
Yeah, and I felt like you talked about it a little bit in pregame, finding that balance offensively. I think that's where we really looked good. I think you went over the stats. We were at just shy of 250 yards, 150 on the ground, and 100 through the air. That's pretty dang balanced to me. And Brock Hamilton was perfect through, the first, 18 minutes, 20 minutes of this football game, and missed on one target on a really deep shot there, which I liked, and then they came back to that RPO and they had a PBU against it. But I felt like Brock played, probably the best half of football that I've seen him play this year, and looked really good throwing the ball through the air. And I felt like John Martinez, even with the loss of Deontay Campbell, which is, hopefully, knock on wood, that's just a 1 week ordeal. John Martinez did really well, kind of toting the rock and putting the team on his back in the running game.
Yeah, hopefully it's not going to be a long-term thing for Deontay. So we'll see. It'll be Terra receiving the ball coming out for the first half.
Here comes the Warriors kickoff unit, kicking off to Bel Air. They've got 1, 5, and 4 deep to return again. Ben Jones.
So Ben Jones doing a pretty good job on the kickoffs this evening. Gives it a good boot. That's going to be down inside the 10. Coming from the the far hash all the way to the near hash. He's got a little room out here. And he loses the ball, and it's going to be recovered by the Warriors, but the recovering player is going to come in from out of bounds.
Hey, somebody's hurt.
Yeah, got a Warrior down over here. I can't tell who it is, but didn't really see what happened. He kind of got caught up in the wash a little bit. There was a big pile as soon as that ball popped out and players started running towards it. So we'll take a brief timeout here and see what happens with his injury. It's the Warrior Broadcast Network. We'll be back. All right, that's Hayden Evans getting up slowly. Going to head off to the sideline.
And let's really hope that that's a something he can shake off there, maybe just a stinger. That's Hayden Evans has been a key contributor to your defense for the past 3 years.
So let's see where that puts the Warriors. Can't tell quite who that is coming in at the free safety. I think that's Doming playing free safety now for the Warriors. That'll be Terra ball at the 43. First down. The fake read option taken by number 1. Blaine Rodrigue and Hudson Foreman both there on the tackle. Pickup of five yards out to the 49. It's 6 yards to the 49, so a 2nd and 4 for Terra. Looks like they made a little bit of a change at quarterback. That's number 1 at quarterback. Have no idea who that is. QB counter. Looks like it's gonna be enough for a first down as he gets it out to the 47 of the Warriors. So first down for the Trojans at the Warrior 47-yard line. They've gone to this kind of wildcat kind of offense here. They're overloading to the top of the screen. That looked like a false start. They're going to throw it up to number 24.
Oh.
Doming was there. He breaks up the pass. They tried to hit the tackle tight end over here, number 24, who's lined up on the end of the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and an opportunity there for Doming to pick that. I think kind of got caught. That ball carried a little further than I think he thought it would, and got caught backpedaling a little bit.
Yeah, Xavier Bougier is listed as number 24 on the roster. Whether that's exactly who that is, I'm not 100% sure. That's what we're going with, though. Incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now. Snap down, low, picked up by number 1, and that was Peyton Dawson.
Yep.
Flying in there, picking up the tackle for loss. Adrian Coleman is the quarterback, who's listed as number. Oh, Coach, I see what they got here.
What?
Adrian Coleman, number 1.
Oh, yeah.
Been reading the little spreadsheet here wrong. That's on me. I apologize. It's Adrian Coleman. Snap. Coleman's going to drop back. He's going to throw up the jump ball to number 6. CJ Livingston comes down with the pick.
That's a basketball rebound if I've ever seen one. The box
Livingston
out,
just
high point.
Boxes out number 6, the receiver Allen, and comes down with it. CJ Livingston with his first INT of his high school career. First down, Warriors at the 30-yard line. Coach, that's the first time they've kind of come back to that since the Warriors made a little bit of a switch on playing that single receiver to this side. They moved Livingston over to play number 6 in the first half after they hit a couple of those early.
Man, that was a good-looking play. CJ's looking really good outside.
That was nice. Nicely done. Just went up and high-pointed it. Number 6, Allen, thought he was going to get to it, and CJ just snatched it from him. Martinez, barreling ahead, is going to pick up. They're going to give him 6, so that's going to bring up 2nd and 4. Warriors going to bring in number 44, Cooper Hurst, as the superback. And whistles all over the place. It's going to be a false start on the Warriors. A little bit of a delay on that snap. It'll be 5 yards back, so 2nd and 9 now. Same formation for the Warriors. Now 2nd and 9. Hamilton outside. McCarty. Nice move. And McCarty Going to pick up a Hamilton Sales first down. Warriors out to the 49-yard line.
Well done with the ball in your hands after the catch.
About a 19-yard reception out to the 49-yard line of the Warriors, just shy of midfield. That's Alex Mayu now in the game in the slot.
Has Jackson Sampson been playing tight end all night?
Yep.
First I noticed him.
Martinez handoff. He's got a lot of room out there. Puts his shoulder down and bowls over number 1 Coleman.
I love watching John Martinez run. A lot of running backs would have darted for the sideline right there. He squared up and said, "I'm about to hit you."
He is not shy and not going to shy away from contact for sure. That was a 20-yard run down to the 31-yard line. That'll be another Hamilton Sales first down for the Warriors. Same play, but coming back this way. Martinez again. He's got a lot of room. Breaks it. Just can't break out of that ankle tackle. He picks up another 20 yards. A little slow to get up. Martinez kind of limping. And we have a Trojan down. That is Coleman, who's going to hobble off the field. They're going to just tell him to go down. They just need to tell him to just hit the ground.
Coleman's the one that was playing quarterback.
Yeah, it was Coleman who'd come in and play quarterback. And they're going to continue. Nope, the white hat is getting them moving.
Yeah, he's got a cramp.
Coleman's got a cramp there.
Those things are gnarly, man.
But hopefully that gives Martinez just a bit of a break. He's going to have to go off to the sideline. That's going to bring in Ethan Sutton. So, Coach, one thing that's happening tonight is the Warriors' depth is really, really being tested.
Yep.
Down to the freshman now in the backfield along with Hamilton. It's Ethan Sutton who's starting at corner and now playing running back. And we have a timeout, Warriors. Coach Leger kind of saw sort of where the Warriors were at with their personnel and decided to take a timeout. So we'll take a brief timeout with them. This is Warrior Broadcast Network. And we are back after the timeout, so Warriors will have it first down at the 16 after another 20-yard pickup, 15-yard pickup from Martinez. Sutton next to Hamilton. Hamilton going to fake it. He's going to keep it himself right up the middle. And kind of lower his shoulder a bit. Pick up about 8. So...
Hey, man, Brock's not been afraid to run it today.
No, he's kind of taken that, and that's been something I think the coaching staff has been wanting him to do is to really read those plays and trust the read and keep the ball himself.
Yeah. He had a touchdown called back on him earlier today.
Yeah, so the Warriors are gonna let this thing tick down to the hydration timeout here in the third quarter, and with 6 minutes left, we will take the third quarter hydration timeout. This is Warrior Broadcast Network. We'll be back. All right, we are back after the hydration timeout. Like Martinez back in the game for the Warriors.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Yep.
See John back out there. And he's going to get the carry off the right side. Going to get stacked up and still falling forward for another Hamilton Sales first down. Warriors inside the 5-yard line. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 4. So first and goal now from the 4. Warriors going to have four cracks to punch this thing in the end zone. Power play. Martinez gets hit. And he's going to lose about a yard. There was a down lineman there that was not blocked. And that is not supposed to happen.
John's going to need an ice bath after this game.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the plan was definitely to kind of split the carries with Martinez and Camel, but with the injury, that's, you know, everything's kind of back on the shoulders of John. And so timeout is going to be called by Terra after they kind of luck out on having too many men on the field there. So we'll go ahead and take a timeout with them. This is Warrior Broadcast Network. We'll be back. All right, we are back. Warriors, again, second and goal now from the 5-yard line. Martinez and Poirier to either side of Hamilton. We're going a little overload to the right. Hand off, and Martinez gets cut off and gets bounced backwards. He's going to go down after losing 4 yards back to the 9. So the Warriors had it first and goal at the 4 and have backed up about 5 yards. We have a Trojan down over towards the far sideline, so we'll take another injury timeout. This is the Warrior Broadcast Network. All right, it looks like number 13, Jaheim London, who's got a double leg cramp going on.
That was a double leg cramp.
They were working on both legs.
Which has got to be the most painful thing ever.
I do remember a teammate of yours having to be carried into a bus with a full body cramp after a game one night. That was very uncomfortable to even look at.
Oh, yeah, he's got him.
Corner route into the back of the end zone. McCarty's there. Touchdown, Warriors. Oh, a 9-yard touchdown strike from Hamilton to McCarty puts the Warriors up 32-0.
Good pass, good route. Is that 2 through the air today or 3?
That's 2.
2.
That's his second to Johnny. That's Johnny's got 2 touchdown catches. Brock with his second touchdown throw. Good night for the senior quarterback and the junior receiver there. So Ben Jones on for the point after to try to make it 33-0. Kick is up, and it is good. So with 4:23 left to go here in the third quarter, your score, Warriors 33, Trojans 0. We'll be back for the kickoff here in just a minute. Warrior Broadcast Network. All right, we are back for the kickoff. Ben Jones has it teed up, drives it to the 5-yard line. And nice tackle. That is Willett, or is that Willett or McCarty? I believe that's Willett. Nope, that's McCarty. Johnny McCarty down there on the coverage. Couldn't tell the 0 from the 8.
Yeah.
Tackle at the 22-yard line, so that's where the Trojans will take over. All right. First down. Dixon back in at quarterback. Throws one out to number 14 on the screen. Weaving through a little bit. That's number 14, Tyrick Patin. Picks up a couple. 2nd and 8. Still Dixon. He's going to turn around and hand it straight back to number 19. Still not sure who number 9. Oh, that's Ladarian Knight. Going to get a first down out to the 33.
Doc's got the boys playing Sweet Caroline. We got a sing-along going on.
That's going to fire up the defense for sure.
Bum, bum, bum.
2 receivers at the top of the screen. There's Knight again. Gets hit immediately. Nice. That was Jackson Sampson who hit him immediately. Nice job by Jackson Sampson there.
Man, he is having a heck of a game. He's going to be an impact player this year right there.
Oh, yeah. They're definitely Sampson's going to be one of the guys.
Both the ends are
kind of watch. Yep. Rodrigo on the other side's held his own, especially on some of those outside runs. Dixon still back there. It was about a yard gain, 2nd and 9. Dixon's going to roll out. He's rolling to his weak side. Left-handed quarterback rolling weak side and just throws it back towards the middle of the field. I think he was trying to hit number 51, but number 51 is ineligible. That's Len Morrow Lawrence, I believe, was the intended receiver.
That is true.
So that'll bring up 3rd and 9. Again, Taro just a little bit confused about where they need to go line up. Motion from Coleman and low snap, rolls all the way back. Is covered by, I think that's number 1. Coleman was the one that finally fell on it all the way back at. No, they're gonna give it. They're gonna move it back up. I think Dixon had it, then maybe it kind of squirted out of his hand as he was on the ground. So they're gonna move it back to the 18-yard line. So it'll bring up 4th down and really long for Tara. They're gonna go ahead and punt it. That is number 54, Malachi Darville, back there punting.
We're gonna get to see Alex Mayu.
And we're gonna get a delay. Nope, no delay of game. Darville gets it off. Mayu thought about coming up to field it. Now he's just going to kind of run away from it as it rolls dead right at the 50-yard line.
Yeah.
So it'll be 1st down Warriors with 54.5 seconds left to go here in the 3rd. Right at the 50-yard line. We'll be back in just a minute. It's the Warrior Broadcast Network. All right, we are back. Warriors will have it 1st and 10. 2 receivers. Near side.
Boogie's in.
Yeah, Boogie Levinson is in. He's going to turn around, hand it off to Sutton. Sutton stutter stepping, getting to the outside. Cutting back up and going to get stacked up after a pretty good gain. So, backup quarterback, Caden Boogie Levinson is in, and Ethan Sutton in the backfield picks up about 14 yards all the way to the 34-yard line.
Man, if Boogie gets as tall as his brother, CJ, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, yep. We'll be talking a little bit about Boogie and CJ on the basketball court as well, as both are basketball players. Sutton gonna take it to the outside. Sutton trying to bounce it, gets to the outside. Another really nice gain. Some good blocking on the perimeter. Another Hamilton Sales 1st down Warriors.
Sutton showing a little speed to the outside.
That will be the end of the 3rd quarter with your score, Warriors 33, Trojan 0. We'll be back for the 4th quarter. This is the Warrior Broadcast Network. All right, we are back with the start of the fourth quarter. The Warriors will have it first down. Ball spotted at the 17-yard line. The chains are just a little bit off over there. That'll be Livingston in the backfield. A quarterback hands it to Sutton, who tries to bounce it out again. He gets outside, cuts it back, down to the 5-yard line. So another Hamilton Sales first down Warriors. First and goal now from the 5-yard line. So this is an opportunity now for some of the youngsters to get their first touchdowns of their careers.
Yep.
You got Saylor and Mayu to the top of your screen. Boyles down here to the bottom of the screen. Still Boogie Livingston in the backfield at quarterback with Sutton. Sutton right up the middle. Going to try to pick and choose his way. And I think he's able to fall into the end zone.
Wow.
Touchdown Warriors. So good job on that drive from the youngster Ethan Sutton. Gets into the end zone for his first career high school touchdown. So congratulations to the freshman for getting into the end zone.
Yeah.
That's going to be a moment he will always remember.
Absolutely it is.
Especially as a freshman.
Ethan, if you're coming back watching this after the live stream's over, congratulations.
Yeah, man, congrats. Great job right there. He was all him on that drive. And another extra point gets blocked. So with 11 minutes left to go in the ball game, your score, Warriors 39, Trojans 0. We'll be back. All right, Coach, we are back. 39-0. Thanks for everybody who's been tuning in tonight. We really, really appreciate it. If anybody's interested in sponsoring our broadcasts, please reach out to me. You can shoot me an email, csaylor@smhsbr.org for sponsorship opportunities. Just hit me up. We can kind of talk about what we have to offer and what may fit your needs or your wants.
Yeah, we'll pump it, man. I'll do an ad read. I'll say whatever.
Yeah, we'll ad read it. If you want to send us a commercial for certain sponsorships, we'll put your logo out there. Say your company name. I want to thank Hamilton Sales for being our first sponsor here.
Yep.
And that ball is taken out by Coleman to the 29-yard line, and Coleman's going to get up a little gimpy again. He's been limping around most of the second half. Coach, the Terra players are having a little tougher and tougher time getting up off that bench to have to go out there on the field. Now some of them are throwing their helmets.
Yeah, I think they're worn out. Not as much numbers on the Terra Trojan sideline. So
no, the numbers are much thinner over here for Terra,
especially with this kind of ground and pound we've been running on offense.
I will say this: they've played really hard tonight. They have played really, really hard tonight. And it kind of made it tough at times for the Warriors. So there's Dixon going to turn around and hand it off to Knight. He's right up the middle. Knight is running extremely hard. Hit by number 30, Tyler Graves, who got a welcome to high school varsity football there by number, I think that's number 75. Hit him and then hit him about 4 more times. Maybe that's number 76, Lamont McKeever.
Yeah, this tailback's running hard. You're exactly right. He's
bunch of second team guys out there for the Warriors. That's McCarty playing corner now.
Still got CJ in. Knox is
Boudreaux
out there.
Just trying to make that tackle. And we got a couple of subs coming back out there. Number 77, Noah Bourgeois, took a ride.
Whoa.
On a double team. And some of these guys, it's a welcome to high school football out here right now.
My first time getting hit in high school football, I caught a wide receiver screen. I was a freshman. Turned it up. Devon Godshaw hit me, and I launched about 8 yards. And I got home that night and told my mom, before next season, I need to gain 20 pounds.
I think Devon Gottschall kind of good at this football thing.
Yeah, he ended up he was a generational talent.
Yeah.
Welcome to
playing
football,
in the NFL,
Jeff.
Making $10+ million in the league. I think that's Guy Woods down with another double leg cramp out there. So we'll go ahead and take an injury timeout here with 8:53 left to go in the game. Warriors up 39-0. We'll be back. All right, so second down now after about a 4-yard gain from Knight. A little powwow there between the two teams. We've got a couple of subs, still a few starters out there. Handoff, that's Knight. Coach, I like the way Knight runs the football.
Man.
He runs hard, just extremely, extremely hard. Hadn't found much success most of the night, but he's out there still churning those legs. That's number 11, DeMarcus Cage, at quarterback now. So 3rd and 2, ball at the 46-yard line of the Trojans. And Warriors kind of got caught running up the field there and left there's a flag down at the 49-yard line. That might be on McKeever hitting Poirier late. Let's see what happens. I'm not sure where they're going to go with this. So it was a first down on the carry, and that's going to back up Terra. It'll be a dead ball, personal foul on the Trojans. I believe that was on McKeever. He got into it with Poirier a little late. That's the last thing that we want to have happen is our starting inside linebacker getting taken out on a play in the fourth quarter of a 39-point game off of a late hit. David Allen just eating up the running back. Big David Allen, the freshman, in at defensive tackle.
Go ahead, young fella.
Just swallowing up number 19 Knight for a big loss, and that'll push it back. The box is going to be showing 4th down here all the way. Ball's looks like it's being spotted on the 30. We have another zebra convention around the 30-yard line. I don't know what. There's a flag. The flag was hidden. The flag is down at the 40, at the 36. Personal foul on
Tara
again. So that's going to be 15 more yards marked off. Let's see, the Warriors probably going to decline that. Unless it was a dead. He didn't signal dead ball. No, they're going to mark it off. So they're going to mark it off. It looks like Tara is planning on punting because that's Darville out on the field with their punt unit. The box is still showing 3rd down. And now they're flipping. It'll be 4th down. Yep, that's what I thought. 4th down, all the way back to the 15-yard line. So it'll be Darville into punt. Nobody back deep for the Warriors. They're sending all 11. The snap straight up in the air, and Darville
safety
throws it out of the end zone, and it is incomplete. So it'll be a turnover on downs. Jeff, I'd never seen that. Snap was straight up in the air.
But it wasn't that far over his head.
No, it kind of came down right to him, but it just took forever to get back there, and Darville had almost all 11 Warriors in his lap when he was going to, I guess, try to punt it. He just tossed it. Livingston broke up the pass, so give CJ a PBU on that one.
Yep.
So it'll be 1st down Warriors at the 15-yard line.
Looks like we got some a fresh crop of Warriors coming out. Yeah,
I'll do my best to try to pick up as many of the new faces in there. I think 61. I think that's Bennett Yates is heading out to the field.
15, Gavin Romero.
Yeah, Romero in the backfield. Still Boogie back there at quarterback.
Cooper Hurst
back out there again. David Allen in at the line. Handoff, Romero on the sweep, cuts it back. A little juke. And you don't want to cut it. You don't want to cut it back too much inside there with all those other guys pursuing. He'll figure that out real quick in high school. He's lucky he didn't get blindsided.
Picked up 7.
So, number 34, Joseph Bourgeois, is in the game now for the Warriors. The freshman at receiver. 6:10 now left on the clock.
They might wait for this hydration timeout.
Yeah, they're gonna take this down because. Yep, and we'll have the 4th quarter hydration timeout, and we will come back. This is Warrior Broadcast Network. Warriors up big, 39-0. We'll be back. All right, so 6 minutes left to go. Warriors are playing 2nd down. Ball is spotted at the 8. Livingston hands off. Romero around the left side, cuts it up, and gets knocked down just shy of the end zone. So that'll be another Hamilton Sales 1st down Warriors. 1st and goal. Ball at the 2. That clock roll far down as they can. Snap. Romero out the left side again. Cuts it up.
Yep.
I think he fell in the end zone.
Congratulations.
Touchdown, Warriors. So congratulations. Another freshman with his first tutty. Gavin Romero takes it in from 2 yards out for the touchdown. That's going to make it 45-0. Extra point pending. Yeah, the Warriors did a pretty good job of getting their field goal unit back out there. A bunch of those guys have probably taken off a lot of their tape and whatnot for the night. Snap, place, and it is up, and it is good. So with 4:25 and counting, your score, Warriors 46, Trojans 0. All right, 4:25 on the clock. It'll be Ben Jones set to kick off. Drives one pretty deep. Coverage team, good job by the coverage team there. That's number 10, Hudson Foreman, making the tackle. And that now the clock will be rolling. So, Jeff, we are back right here where we are sitting next week for another district game as the Warriors take on the Estruma Indians. Except this time it'll be our home game.
Yep.
So we're looking forward to that. Also tune in next week on Tuesday the 17th as the Warrior volleyball team will be in action back at the Battleground, back at on home court against EA. We'll have the JV and the varsity on. JV starting around 5 o'clock. Varsity will follow. Then that again will follow, followed by the Estruma game back here at Olympia.
Still running
Knight running hard, just hitting the seam. And then join us back on the 24th for more Warrior volleyball against St. Scholastica at home. And then on the 27th, we'll be traveling over to Bel Air High School to take on the Bel Air Bengals on Friday the 27th. Jeff, that's I think our normal PA announcer, Coach Billy Reeves, will be joining me on the broadcast.
Let's go.
Replacing you that night as a sit-in, as a sub. Looking forward to that. But looking forward to going 1-1 here. Tara's going to fall to 0-2 as penalty flag flies. It's going to be a false start. Clock is underneath 2:30. So, Jeff, I mean, look, the Warriors can take away from this one. They had a pretty good night. They kept a clean sheet on the turnover side. You had Martinez punching it in 4 times?
Yeah.
3 times?
3 times.
A couple of young bucks getting their first touchdowns in their careers. Sutton and Romero. Johnny McCarty caught a couple touchdown passes. Brock Hamilton threw a couple touchdown passes. Just all in all, pretty good night to come back off of a disappointing loss last week. Now to even up that record at 1-1, back to 500. looking to take on an Estruma team who we know is very, very athletic, led by their all-purpose, do-it-all, everything guy in Kyrie Paul. We saw him last year out here, I think at Olympia, right? Yeah,
yep,
it was at Olympia. We were right back here when we played Estruma last year. Estruma coached by now mayor candidate Sid Edwards.
Yep.
That's kind of interesting.
It is.
Never thought we'd be sitting here saying we're playing a game. The opponent is coached by a mayoral candidate, but we are. We're in 2024. Just about anything can happen.
Yeah.
But Coach Sid over there at Estruma, I think year 3, I believe. He's on year 3. A couple new coordinators over there, so we'll see kind of what they're looking into at Estruma. And that'll probably about do it. Both teams are kind of starting to head towards the 50-yard line. They may have to snap it one more time, and that should do it. So, Jeff, I mean, hey, what can we say? W, we'll take it no matter how it goes, no matter who it's against. We'll take it and move on the next week.
Oh.
Hand off to Coleman and run out of bounds and hit out of bounds by one of the Warriors players. And Coleman is having a rough time getting up. That's going to do it, but the flag, kind of not really a way you want to end it for the Warriors on a personal foul, late hit out of bounds. They might get an untimed down. I don't know how they'll operate this right now. Well, look, we want to thank everybody out there for joining us here on the Warrior Broadcast Network. We hope you tune in for volleyball on Tuesday and Friday for football against Estruma right here from Olympia Stadium. So let's see. They're going to decline the penalty. Tara's just going to go ahead and say that's it. And that'll do it. Your final score here from Brex Olympia Stadium, Warriors 46, Trojans 0. So, Jeff, hey, I think we kind of said what we're going to say. Looking forward to next week against Estruma and kind of getting back at it. So Warriors even things up at 500.
Yep.
The boys can go home tonight knowing they played really hard. They played a pretty good game and got that record, got that W, which is exactly what they came out here for. I want to give a big shout-out to our student helpers tonight, Alyssa, Sophia, and Lexi. Thanks for helping us out tonight. And as always, the straw that stirs the drink, Ms. Brittany Watkins. Thanks for the support here on the Warrior Broadcast Network. Jeff, want to thank you too, man. Appreciate it. Welcome back.
Thank you, Coach. Nobody says it enough. Thank you.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I have fun doing this. This is
I do too.
I look forward to this every week, every year. But final score again from Brex Olympia Stadium. Warriors take it 46-0. As always, on behalf of myself, Coach Craig Saylor, voice of St. Michael Athletics, my partner Jeff Vaccaro, and our director, Miss Brittany Watkins, we want to wish you, as always, good night, God bless, and go Warriors.